Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tucson on MetabolicMasterpiece.com coming at you with another killer calf workout. If you've got genetically stubborn calves like I do, you need to challenge them hard and challenge them frequently with unique training protocol. Today we're going to hit the standing calf raises for some drop sets, and then the seated calf raises we're going to do 1 foot at a time, and it's going to be a timed training session there. So it's killer, it's very effective. Give it a shot, let me know how it goes.
Alright, so I started off this calf workout by performing drop sets, standing calf raises, aiming for 6 to 10 repetitions. So fairly heavy, not crazy heavy, but in that moderate rep range. Really trying to get a great contraction at the top. So I'm going up as high as I can on my toes, and then at the top just trying to squeeze out that last little bit by kind of thrusting my ankles forward a bit. So I started at 400 pounds on this machine, and I drop it down 100 pounds at a time, and that is the only rest I get between sets. Really trying to focus on most of the pressure on the big toe, or in that area, the ball of the foot, towards the inside of the foot there. But the main thing, although that it's fairly heavy, just really trying to maximize that contraction. Drop it again. So now we're down to 200 pounds. So although it's getting lighter, it sure doesn't feel all that light. It feels light to get it up, but then just the fatigue, the lactic acid buildup in the calves really starts to kick in. Love this pump. I usually I'll alternate. Sometimes I'll start my calf workouts with a drop set to really get the pump going, and sometimes I'll finish off my calf workout with a drop set to really burn them out and tap into those deep down muscle fibers that often go untouched. So last set here, 100 pounds. I usually find that the first and last set I hit more towards the 10 rep range. It's those two middle sets that are the toughest. One last squeeze. Alright, so now I'm going to rest for 2 minutes, and shifting over to the seated calf raises. This is a timed set, I guess, one continuous set for 10 minutes. And I'm doing 1 foot at a time here. So the weight is really light. I'm starting off this workout by going for 10 reps per foot per calf here. Then I'll switch it up so other foot goes on there. So really you're not racking this weight at all for 10 minutes. You're just going to keep going back and forth between each foot. So you want the weight light enough where you're able to get a maximum contraction in the calf. Really enhance that mind muscle connection. That's usually what, like all the single foot movements I do, I really want to get my head in that muscle, really feel the stretch, really feel the contraction, feel that muscle working. It's just so easy with these calf exercises to get other muscles involved, to thrust that weight up with your hips, to use some momentum out of the bottom, just to flex your feet. But I want to really make sure that I am getting the maximum contraction I can and just optimizing the tension throughout the entire range of motion here. So I get really playful with this, really try to play with my footing, and try to make sure that I'm, like I said, getting that maximum contraction. So the first couple sets I was able to achieve 10 repetitions per foot. As the time goes on here, you're going to be reducing the reps per set. So it may end up dropping quickly. It may go from 10 each foot, and then the next set you can only get 8, and the next set only 7, and you may finish off just going 3 to 4 reps per foot, and you're just trading off back and forth, and just keep going for the full 10 minutes. And so this time I started with 10 reps and finished off with about 3 to 4 reps per foot, just going back and forth, trying to get as many total repetitions as I can. The next time I do this, I'm going to start even lighter. Even though this is light, there's only 10 pounds on there, taking off that 10 pounds and just using the weight of the machine it's a challenge in itself. Well, at least for me, trying to get 15 to 20 reps on the first set and then cut down where you may finish off 8 to 10 reps per foot. So mix up those rep ranges each time you do this. It's a great strategy. It doesn't mean same thing with drop sets. Like I was doing 6 to 10 reps for those drop sets on the standing calf raises. Next time I may do drop sets where I'm aiming for 15 to 20 reps. So just because I'm using a certain training protocol, drop sets or these single foot timed seated calf raises, doesn't mean that the rep range can't change each time you do it. So that's one of the best ways to incorporate variety in there. The gastrocnemius aspect of the calf tends to respond better in most people to the heavier weight. The soleus, which is mainly involved in the seated calf raises here, tends to respond a little bit better to the higher rep range, but still, even still, you still want to mix it up. You want to make sure you're maximizing the gains of both the fast twitch and slow twitch muscle fibers in both the gastrocnemius and the soleus. Should really be experiencing a great burn here. So I just kept this going for 10 minutes. I'm not going to keep this recording going the whole time. Not much more I can say about this other than really get your head in it. Get your head in it. Don't check. You need to check your ego at the door. Go with the lightweight. Feel the contraction. Feel the stretch. Don't rush through it. Just maximize the contractions here, and it will carry over into every other exercise you perform. So remember, 10 minutes, just crush it, feel the burn, and that is it. I mean, drop sets, and then this time 10 minutes. Total of about, less than 15 minutes for this calf workout, but it's freaking awesome. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Look forward to hearing your feedback, and hopefully all us genetically cursed calf people can get some gains.